Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 3 of the beginner's walkthrough for Elden Ring. The testing stream, basically. We're testing out my walkthrough. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's a Thursday morning. I was thinking I would be playing Crimson Desert all day. Little did I know that it doesn't unlock until 3 p.m. on the West Coast. So after 3 p.m., part 3 of the beginner's walkthrough for Elden Ring. After 3 p.m. we'll be doing that, which will be a lot of fun. So until then, what we're going to do is some Elden Ring, and we're going to do a little cleanup. That's what I'm thinking. We still have a bunch of stuff in the Weeping Peninsula and other places that we can get. We finished off Godric the Grafted last night, so this is where we're at. Finished off Godric the Grafted, unlocked the lake-facing cliffs out to Liurnia. Haven't started any of that yet, though, because there's still stuff down here that I want to get and complete, like this knight, which I'm very excited about. We'll have to go kill this guy. I like to get all these guys when possible. So let's go give him a go. See how soon it is before I get knocked off my horse. I've actually learned that the easiest way to fight these guys is not on horseback. But we're going to give it a shot anyway. Yeah, and that's why. He'll just jump over it. Kind of want to try to stay on the right hand side of his horse. Yeah, and then you'll get hit. Oh, I'm getting trounced. This might not work. We might not have enough firepower yet. Oh, maybe we will. Oh, he almost got caught in that. There we go. Get the critical on him. There we go. That's our boy. I like that. Ash of War, Barricade Shield, and the Knight Rider Flail, which is a really, really nice strike weapon. If you don't have any strike weapons yet. And I like it because it's a dex-based one, and it causes bleed buildup. So it's got Spinning Chain. What does that even do? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. That's kind of neat. Well, let's take a look at the map and see what else we want to do here then. Because that guy's taken care of. I should show you a little bit about what this looks like for me when I'm playing. Let's see if I can get this up on screen. Because this is something that I use a lot of when I'm playing this game, especially when I'm doing completionist runs or anything that's like this where I'm trying to set up a walkthrough for myself. So let's go. I think it's display 2. Nope. This. So this is the Map Genie map. It's really cool. It lets you sit here and mark things off as found, which I really like. We're going to go off to the Flame of Frenzy. That's the part I wanted to come over here for. You can say I found this map, and it marks it off, and it saves it. Has a nice little thing over here. You can customize this. So this is all stuff that I want to track. You can turn off the things that you don't care about. So all this other stuff I have turned off, and then you can save that as a preset. This is the paid version of it. On the free version of it, you have ads, and I think you can track up to 100 items or something like that. But I ended up paying for it. It's like $3.95 a month or something like that. And as much as I play Elden Ring, it's worth it to me to have. So it allows you to come down here and say, like, we did Castle Morn yesterday. We picked up the Sacrificial Twig. We picked up all this stuff. The Claymore. We got the Twin Blade. We finished all that last night. The Whip. So you can click all this stuff off, which I'll do later. I'm more interested in just following it around right now. So what we'll do is we'll go up in this direction. We need to go up here to the Frenzy Flame area because we need that. We'll want that spell for later. Oh, let's do this though. Let's get rid of that flail because we're not actually going to use that. There are a couple of really nice strike weapons later in the game that tend to be the ones I focus on. But early in the game, especially here in Liurnia, when we start doing that, we are going to need a strike weapon. Do I have enough to level up? I do. Let's level up endurance. We want to get to 30 so that we can wear good armor when it starts to drop. I was amazed we got through all of Stormville and we didn't have a single piece of Banished Knight armor drop for us. But that's alright. That's the way the stream has kind of gone. I don't often have to farm things in this game. I usually just play and I get what I want. But up here we'll deal with the frenzied rats. Lots of frenzied rats. I hear you, ratties. There you guys are. Oh, the twin blades are working. The twin blades are working wonderfully. Hello, rat. Eye of yellow. Well then. I love all the brightly colored flowers. There's the village. Can kind of circumvent a lot of these rats. Summon sign is up. We have these guys. Oh, I didn't realize. I did not realize that you were going to be so easy to do. Well, then we'll just give ourselves a chance to get some health when we run into you. Crafting materials. An alien village. These guys are mad. But as mad as they are, they're also dead. So what is this? This is the Flamecrest wooden shield. And then where is the actual spell, the incantation? Oh, come here, rat. Godric was fun though because I've never soloed him before. That's part of the fun of doing this particular run is I'm not allowing myself to summon anything, and I'm not even allowing myself to use the golden summons, which are the NPCs that are designed to help you at certain points along the way. I usually always summon Nefeli Lu for Godric, but last night we didn't do it, and I think it took 3 tries to get him. Figure out his moveset. Get him down. Because usually I just let Nefeli tank him and I roll in there with some damage. Got a little frog in my throat this morning. Sorry about that. Try circling around. Grace ahead. No, I don't need the grace. I need... Oh, there it is. There's a church type thing up here. Here we go. It's a Stone Temple Pilot song. Church type thing. Right? Is there a big rat in here? There is. Let's draw the little guys out first then. Come here. Come here, my friend. Alright, you want to come up here and eat it. Do we want to just take care of you guys with the little bomb? Yeah, we do. There we go. Now let's go get Mamma Mia. And we get this. The Sacred Tear. Okay. Where's the Frenzied Flame thing? I gotta look at the map. The map is really accurate. Let's see if we can find that. Oh, it says it's over here by this part of the ruin. Okay. So where it is, peoples. Not there. Oh yeah, it's right. It's around here somewhere. Is it on the other side? There's birds. need some arrows. I have to get them from you. Okay, I'm going to have to look at the description and find out where it is. Because it's up here somewhere. It says it's by this church. More runes. So I hope everybody's having a good day. It was really cool to see so many people hanging out on stream last night. We stayed up really, really late for me. Like 1:30, I think I got to sleep. Which made my poor cat so upset. They're so hungry this morning. Waiting for me to wake up. Alright, what's it say about this? What does the map say? It says, flame, the battle chest on a corpse resting against one of the pillars. Oh, and it's near the statue. Oh, so did we already pick it up? Okay, I'm just a goof. We must have already picked it up. Let's look. Right there. The flame of frenzy emits a burst of yellow flame and frenzy in front of your eyes, and then the incantation all causes a buildup of madness in the caster and only effectively against the tarnished. But the flame of frenzy, I think, has a buffing effect. I'm gonna look that up. The flame of frenzy. Let's see. Low faith 16 deals fire damage, deals 5 stance damage per uncharged flame and 9 per charged flame for a total of 20. This must inflicts madness, but this one must not be the one I'm thinking about because there's some madness spell that I see people use a lot as a buff, and I don't use it, so I need to figure out what it is. All right, then, that's taken care of. Then what we want to do... Oh yeah, there's this whole area down here. There's some stuff down here that we want to go get. Oh yeah, there's the bloodstained dagger dropped by the demi-human. Oh, let's try to get that. I like that plan. I never kill this thing. I always just ride past it, so... Let's just go kill it. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Oh, his eyes start glowing red. That's cool. Oh, but he didn't drop the dagger. Okay, so it's a random drop. I got you. Okay. There's a couple of caves down here with some stuff in them. And where we want to go is down in this direction. Because there's... Oh yeah, the Demi-Human Queen Staff is a really good staff too that we should get. And there's the Spelldrake Talisman and the Faith Knot Crystal Tear all the way at the end. Okay. In that case... We want to go down here, we want to go over here, and we want to go over here. I'll have to take a quick break here, though, in a little bit. I forgot that I usually prep myself really well for streams, and I did not this morning. I was just excited to get up and play some Elden Ring after I found out Crimson Desert was going to unlock till there, and now we're going to need the magic BM because the decaf coffee has kicked in amazingly. I have to drink decaf now most of the time. Let you all in on the secrets of medication for ADHD. I take what's called the generic version of Vyvanse, which is an amphetamine. Controlled substance, so I could do like Walter White and start manufacturing methamphetamine. But I take that and it's been really wonderful. But the problem is, of course, it's an upper, it's an amphetamine, so you don't want to have coffee with it. You don't want to have caffeine at all, really. So what I've been doing, because I still like to have coffee in the morning, is having decaf. And then there are a couple of days where I won't take my pills. I won't take the amphetamine. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it again. And the reason is because the pills have a side effect. So for any of you who are late diagnosed ADHD people like me and you're wondering how medication affects you if you're going to take something like Vyvanse, it is it's a stimulant. It's really good at giving me the energy I need to get through the day, because I did not realize that 66% of people who have HD80 suffer from chronic fatigue. And the reason they suffer from chronic fatigue is because your mind is in overdrive hunting for dopamine. So if you have the physical manifestation of hyperactivity, then you're tired from that. And if you have, like me, the mental hyperactivity, you're fatigued from that. And I was taking up to 3 naps a day, and so happy that I had a job where I could work from home, because I had no idea how I was going to manage in an office. My ADHD had just been getting worse and worse and worse over the years. So the medication is great. I don't have to take any naps anymore, stuff like that. But it is... it affects your vascular system as far as it makes blood vessels constrict. So that, as you might imagine, this is probably TMI for people, but that is not conducive to your love life. So what the wife and I learned very quickly was, if we wanted to have sexy time, I needed to not take my pill that day. So those are the days when it's like, we have to plan a little bit, but that's okay, because we've always kind of been planners in that regard. So on those days, I don't take a pill and I can have normal coffee, which she likes, because she likes to drink coffee too. And she doesn't drink it a lot. My wife is really funny. She's really frugal. So even though I buy nice coffee and I typically have a pot on, she wouldn't drink it. She drinks her really frugal coffee. She's really funny about that. But lately it's been really cute, because on the rare days that I've made really nice coffee, she's like, "Oh, you're making real coffee?" It's like, "Yes." And she'll have some, and it's cute. She is one of the most interesting people I've ever met. I love my wife to death, but she's just also funny. Her frugalness has been pretty awesome. She has made our house look like $1 million on the lowest budget I think anybody ever could have. Oh no, you're not doing that. I'm not having that. Get over here, guys. Okay. Yeah, keep that stuff up there. I'm gonna have to rush in here and Master Blaster. There you are. You coming around the bend when she comes. I want to go get this though. This is the staff, I believe. If my wife heard me using the word sexy time on stream, she'd probably shoot me, but she's a very private individual. But I always feel like it's good for people to have actual information from people who are living their lives and dealing with stuff. Come on, this is such a neat character model. No. Oh, no. Okay, you're getting violent now. You're done with the spells. You are done with the spells, my lady. There's the Demi-Human Queen staff. So if you're in the early game like me and you're playing a character that's more dex-based and doesn't start as a sorcerer and doesn't have any intention of casting a lot of spells or any spells at all, but you decide that you want to cast a couple spells, the Demi-Human Queen staff is a great option early in the game, because that's all it takes to get it. And then all you need for it is 10 int, and you can use it. So the very first time that I decided to start putting this walkthrough together, I'm always trying to figure out, how am I going to handle ranged combat? How am I going to pull enemies, or how am I going to pull things one by one? I don't really intend to use ranged combat as a way to kill enemies. I use it as a way to manipulate the battlefield and pull people towards me and stuff like that. And I kind of was getting tired of using throwing darts, so I thought I'll use some sorceries, and that works really well. And so I used the Demi-Human Queen staff, and I used sorceries, and it worked. But I think I don't want to invest the points in intelligence We also have this if we want to heal now. We can take care of our poison. Oh no. A little flower, a little Miranda sprout. But that's one viable option. Is to grab that staff because it has such a low intelligence requirement. And the only other staff that I think has that low of an intelligence requirement is the one that starts, that the sorcerer type starting class uses. So it's the easy way for you to get a hold of it. I've tried everything. I've tried the bow, I've tried throwing darts, and I've tried spells. I like spells. They're effective, and there are a bunch of spells that you can run with like 12 intelligence. But on this character, you can see my int is 9, and I'm not really keen to put another point into it just to be able to pull things at range. I think I'll just stick with throwing darts and arrows this run. So that's what we're doing there. Need to run over here. We got one last thing to get from a cave. It's over in this direction. Yes. And it's not down the ledge, is it? I can't remember. I think there's a... Oh, look. You guys just showed up. They're screaming. This thing right over here. This is what you want to do. This is fun. If you've never played the game before, these are fun things. We'll deal with it as soon as this guy comes over here. Okay. So you press this. And it's going to tell you a story. You're like, where'd he go? There you go. And his little footsteps glow on the ground, and you can follow him. Usually to your demise. But he's going to lead you to a cave over here. But right now, I want to grab this shiny. What do we have over here? Rainbow stone. So there he is. He's walking. Oh, look. You decided you were a misbegotten who thought he'd come fool me. I heard you running after me. He's still got his footprints. He's still... This is awesome. I love this stuff. So here's the cave. So there is a talisman down in here, I believe. And there's a chest right there. All right, I'm going to take a short break here to use the bathroom, and I'll be right back, folks. And we're back. Alright, we have the flasks can get the amount replenished is more. This is good. That's what we need. What do we have in this cave? Oh yeah, this is the... I love it. Somebody left a note here. No strong forehead. You'll fall through there. That's the pickled turtleneck. Try right. Okay. Still no friend. If only I had a friend. That's the way you can earn runes. It took me a long time to figure that out, actually. Come here, my friend. We need to go get Godric's Great Rune. In fact, we'll do that in a little bit. But one of the things you get is a big rune up here. And then it's kind of counterintuitive to the game if you'd never played it before. I spent a long time with a Great Rune up here inserted but not active, wondering why I wasn't getting any kind of bonus from it. You have to use rune arcs to activate them, and we don't have any rune arcs right now. But one of the chief way that you get rune arcs, other than the 60 or so that you can find in the game while you're adventuring, is if you write your summon sign on the ground in front of a boss room and a live player summons you to help them during the fight. Every single time that you do that, you earn a rune arc. And I was sitting there going, I really need some more rune arcs. By the time I save all my rune arcs for the DLC, I tend not to use them very much in the base game. And then I'm starting to run out of rune arcs in the DLC, and I'm like, I really need some more. Where do I find some more? And I'm looking up all the different vendors you can buy them from, and there's just not that many. And then I noticed that reading the Wikipedia, it's like you can get them from the summon sign thing. And I was like, oh, I need to do that. I need to pick a boss that's hard for people that I'm pretty good at killing, and write down my summon sign and just help people for a while. So someday I'm going to have to do that on these characters so that I can earn a bunch of rune arcs. So what do we have here? It's a big ugly rat. Seek ahead. Yes, we're seeking ahead. More rats? It's all rats here. The weird part about playing the game this early, when you just got done finishing a game and beating it, which happened a few days ago, is that I'm really used to having all the different tools that give me health and FP back. This talisman gives you FP back for a critical hit, but there's a lot of other things you can get that'll give you health back, that'll leech health as you're just killing enemies. There's a talisman that'll give you health as you're killing enemies. There's a sword you can put in your offhand while you're still two-handing a weapon that'll bring it back. And then, of course, there's a great rune that'll do it too. So I don't need this because we're not fighting an enemy that's going to do that. We can either go for enhanced jump attacks or we can grab stamina, and we'll probably use stamina here. It'll be more important. What do we got here, bud? Okay, there's no fake wall here. Actually, there's not a hidden path ahead, and if you wanted to know, we would just use the great rune. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, we have those there. How do I use these extra slots here? That's a question I need to answer. I saw somebody ask it on Reddit. How do you use pouches 5 and 6? Oh, okay. Extra slots for quick menu access, not combat. Okay. Well, that brings up a question then. What do I have over here? This is Memory of Grace? Why do I have that in slot 1? I never used that. What does that do? It doesn't do anything. Okay. Can we just change this then? Can we move that? What does Memory of Grace do? 1,000 hours in the game, I still don't know what things do. This item Allows you to return to the last side of grace at the expense of all your runes. This does not destroy runes you've yet to pick up from previous death. All classes start the item with this game. Does it have to be equipped to be used? Oh no, it's a different thing. Oh, that's why you get that message popping up. Lose all runes, return to the last site of lost grace visited. I don't want that. I never use that. I've been shorting myself a slot here the whole time. Okay. Well, let's do this then. Let's put Margit's shackle there. So we could do this. Oh, wait a minute. It's not going to let you? Why not? Because you can throw that. Okay, hold on. Is it? Margit's shackle is right there. Oh, that's odd. What's slot number 1 then? I've got my horse. This is really weird. This one is, this is what I hate, is that the controls, the icons on the screen are for controllers, but I'm playing on a PC. I'd really like to know what the number is. So this is which one? The dart is number 2. It's the 2 button. So this is a 2. Margit's shackle is is up here, and this is the up arrow. So it's number 4. So this is 2 and 4 and 3 and 1 is the spectral steed. Okay. Jeez. Just put the numbers on there. It's not that hard of a programming problem, man. Try sleep. Oh, we don't have sleep. Be wary of it. It's the bear. We're gonna have to fight the bear, aren't we? Oh, brother. Okay. We're gonna fight a bear. Well, yeah, I don't have sleep. Let's go. Extra stamina. Go, bear. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you a lot. Oh, no. That's the move I hate. If you can stay under him. Ah, that move is too fast, though. That's the one I hate the most. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't want to do that. No, no. There we go. We're almost done. Okay. Those guys are ferocious. So we get the Spelldrake Talisman. And we pick up Trina's Lily. Nice. So that's done. Okay, my friends. We will be playing some more Endless Legend 2 today, too. Before we get to the Crimson Desert stuff. I'm really getting enamored with that game. I'd like to get to Menace, but I just don't think I have enough time today. We may have to do some Menace tomorrow. I think about what my schedule would look like if I didn't have a job and I could just stream every single day and make videos. And even if I had all that time, I still wouldn't be able to do all the content that I want to do. It's nuts. Okay. Where else do we really need to go here? I mean, there's a few other things, but right now, I think I'm pretty happy with most of this. There's this cave over here. What does that provide us with? Check a few things off the box here. There is this church up here. Did we go here? Church of Pilgrimage. Did we visit that spot? Right there. I'm not sure we visited that. There might be something up there that we need. Like a golden seed? Or a sacred tear. Yeah, there's a sacred tear up there. Okay, so there's a sacred tear up there. Let's go this way. across the bridge. Richie's says just sleep less, play more. Oh man, I know, I try. My biggest problem is how small my house is, because I would have time to stream in the evenings, but our house is so small that, and I don't have a soundproofed room, so it would keep my wife up, or at least it would make her sleep less peaceful. I've thought about trying to figure out how to soundproof this room, just so that I could do regular evening streams, which would be really fun. That might have to be a summer project. I think I visited this church already, but since I didn't mark it on the map, I don't know. Out of my way, boys. Honk, he says. Oh no, we haven't been here. The grace is still up. Okay. Oh, look. That's sacred tier. Well, that's good. It's good that we came here and checked then. Nice to see you in the chat, Richie. Oh, Melina.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Absolutely. Tell us the story.
In Marika's own words, then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, and brandish the Elden Ring, grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Okay. Increase the amount of our flask. Alright, we need to go do Godric's Great Rune. We went to all the trouble to kill him. So let's over here and do that while we're at it. Sleep mask and earplugs for the wife. Your room has become soundproof. Yeah, no. I would never force her to have to do something like that for something that I wanted to do for fun. She's a pretty sound sleeper anyways, but still, it's I just feel like it's a courtesy thing. I'd love for her to always have the silence. Okay, these guys, they're golems, and I don't have anything that's really... Strike is what you want to use against them. We got the Zweihander, but it's a standard pierce. The only other really good strike I have is this and this, the Knight Rider Flail. That's a D scaling. This is a C scaling for Dex. We should go level that up and use that. Well, we're just going to have to gut through it probably. I'm just wondering if it wouldn't be better to use the Uji Katana with the holy smackdown on it, because it's just more raw damage. What do I need? I still need a point of strength for that? Okay. Runes held, runes needed. Alright. Well, then let's try this. Not the bow. Are we heavy? I always forget to look, so... We're not heavy? Okay. It should be good. Let's go then. Oh, can we not use the horse here? Oh, we can't. Okay, we're running. So there's golem archers here, and you want them to shoot their dudes. You want them to shoot this guy. Here we go. The archer's getting up. We want these guys to smack each other and shoot each other. Come on now. Oh, I thought I was going to roll that one. Yeah, I know. We're going to get out of the way here. Come on, Golem Archer. I'm going to kind of hide behind here, and you're going to shoot your own boys. Oh, jeez. There we go. He hit his own guy. Oh, no, no, no. Get out of my way. I need to get the crit. No, you bastard. Oh, Son of a gun. Okay. I had a chance there. That's what you want them to do, is hit each other. Oh god, that got through and hit me? Oh, come on. Oh, jeez, and he's gonna flame me too. Come on. There you go, hit each other. Arrows. He went down. The other guy went down too. You just gotta get over here and stabby stab. Okay, he's down. Shoot him again. Shoot him again, buddy. I'm lining you up. There we go. Oh, the archer doing our job for us. We love it. How did it? Almost. There we go. Archer. This looks like when I played, just addicted to chugging flasks. Well, yeah. This is one of those things that in this particular situation, this is really the only way to do it. There's no way to be any more strategic about this. I like it when I have a good strategy against certain enemies and I don't have to chug a lot of flasks. That's why I like enemies that I can parry. Come on, buddy. How good of an archer are you? I like having other Elden Ring fans in the chat, though. Yeah, buddy. Try it. It's gonna be like, that doesn't feel good. I know. Oh, don't get caught by that. There we go. It's down. For the count. We're on the wrong side. No. Get over here. He's done. Golem Greatbow. Oh, nice. He's dead, Jim. He's dead. Now, this is always the thing, is you do want to jump on that right away, but there's some minor loot down here. And I just can't leave shiny things alone, even if it's garbage. Soft cotton. The Ash of War Scarab. I believe that's a helm. Oh, come on now. Get up here. It's always a hard time getting all the way back up. Get out of this quaddy. Across we go. Death. When your death gauge is full, you will be struck with instant death. The basilisks, man. That is a nemesis right there. The basilisk. What kind of messages do we have? Time for right. Oh, yeah. Because everyone's always leaving a message on closed doors that you can't open saying you don't have the right. And now you do. What's really funny is how they fool you with this tower into thinking that this is what all the rune activations are going to be like, and then you get to K-Lid. And you're like, wait, what? How many times am I going to die just trying to get inside there? And then you're thinking, oh, well, I'll just kill this guy at the bottom of it with the swirly pokey stick. He can't be that hard. I've got notes in my walkthrough that say you need to be level 90 plus to even try this guy because you're just not good enough. And he can be parried, is the interesting thing. The Godskin guy, he can be parried. One of the odd complaints to me was people who talk about how they reuse bosses because you run into the Godskin characters multiple times. And after learning how to parry them, I'm like, no, I want to see them more than once in the game because I want to be able to own them now that I actually know how to parry them. All right, so there's our great room. Godric's. And where is it? Inventory, yeah. Raises all attributes. Oh yeah, you have to do it as Site of Grace. That's right. I always forget that part. Okay. There's a couple other things up here I think that I want to get. I think there's something... Saints Bridge? I think there's something over here. That's why I like it later in the game when I have all the tools that I need for replenishing FP and hit points while you're adventuring. I like that a lot because then I don't have to chug so many flasks. I can be pretty strategic with it. All right, let's go over here. I think there's one item over in this direction that we didn't grab. I think it's a talisman. Oh. Shinies. More dead golems. Is that guy alive? Yep. Okay. I forgot that there's a live golem over here. Yeah, I see you with your swiper. This side. Dead. What do we got here? Time for head. Well, the Lance Talisman. Okay. That's available. And then there's something up by that arena that we can go fetch. And then we'll spend some time in Liurnia. Still some more stuff here that I can come back and grab, but we'll do that at a different date and time. We want to go north. Oh, look at it, you guys. More dogs. I still don't know why they fall out of the air like that. I would like to know what... Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, there is an invasion here. Let's do this. Is this an invasion where recusant Henry... Can we parry him? No, he's got a big honker. He's not that tough, though. He's a two-shot at this point. That was nice. What's he got? The Hammer Talisman. Excellent. That's what I thought. There was another talisman over here. Okay. Cool. Man, I got so excited in the DLC when you get the Talisman of all Crucibles until I realized that it causes 45% more damage to yourself. It's like, oh no, that's not good. Not good at all. Alright, Liurnia. We did Shabiri Grape Girl last night when we first got here, and then we didn't do anything else, so let's get started by talking to Thops. Tops. Another secret here.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge. Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
At least he's honest. He's got this one though is good. Glintstone Arc is one of my favorite ones at low levels. If you get a massive enemies in front of you, especially humanoid ones, that one takes them out pretty good.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning. Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy. Find yourself a glint. Without one, you can't pass through the... And you'll never reach the...
We'll get a key for you, buddy. That we can do. Alright. There are undead. Let's do this. I want to switch these around. Undead over here. I'm not interested in fighting them, but they're gonna show up anyways. Be gone, Egon. I just want the shiny thing. 'Cause it's the Academy Scroll. Alright, let's get down here and have some fun. And put the kibosh on one of the enemies more annoying, the game's annoying enemies here. Oh yes, the flames. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Oh, no, you don't. Hey, now. Hey, there's humanoids here. Oh, they're dropping stuff. What are they dropping for me? Lord Sworn's bolts. Okay. Get over here. Foot soldier tabard. I've got that guy right there. He's unaware. He's just staring off. He's looking at all these supplies saying, they said I couldn't eat any of this. That just doesn't seem fair. The Rea Lucaria helm. It's a nice little item. Another cookbook. Glintstone Craftsman cookbook. What's that give us access to? The Cuckoo Glintstone. Okay. The Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Glintstone. Now we go down here and see this guy. The merchant. There's nothing else down here we're going to backstab. I can tell you that right now.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
I like his little bow for his instruments. Got a little hand on the end of it. That's kind of funny. So he's got this, the Nomadic Warrior Cookbook. Gives you the crystal dart. That's the most important thing right there. Crystal dart, baby. And then he's also got a lantern. He has the Astrologer Staff, which requires an int of 16. He's got the S-Dock, which is a really nice rusting sword. But what we're going to do is grab his stones. And that's it for now. Okay, the map. The map is the thing right there. They're screamers. Map to Lyria. Oh, we have some. There we go. Okay, I kind of want to go up here to the ruins first. You guys take some hits. Okay. Oh, there you are. Come here, Sparky. I'm just gonna kill all you guys. Oh my gosh, maybe I'm not. Holy cow. Come on. Come here, you turd. Oh my god. Okay, back on the horse. I've never tried to kill these guys. I usually just ride past them, but today is... Those balls are... Oh my god. That is... Oh, they're devastating. They are devastating. I did not realize these things hit this hard. You. Come here. Okay, you're done. I got one more dinger over here. And then one to my left, I think. Where's the other one? Right there? You guys are not active. We're going to leave you alone. Okay. Got one goof over here. I got a cracked pot over here somewhere. Take your little Tinkerbell somewhere else. Now. Glintstone fireflies. Like having those. This is where things are going to get sketchy. Alright, we want this out and we want heal ready to go. Glintstone Craftsman Cookbook 2. Freeze grease. Okay. Love your Star Trader videos. St. Dodger says, oh, thank you, St. Dodger, showing up in chat. And I'm so glad those videos are beloved and helpful. I really enjoy putting them together. That's been such a fun game to play over the years. Okay, where are you, my friend? Let's see. There we go. There's loot over there. Yeah, what are they saying? Undead ahead, but try healing. Yep, that's the trick. That's what we're gonna do. What? That killed that one outright. That was kind of nice. What's going on here? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. We don't have enough FP, and we haven't been putting any points into FP. Okay. Let's get this thing then. We want the pot, and then where is... We want to leave all this alone for now. Let's get out of here. Oh, he's back. Ah. There he goes. The Grace is over here. Alright, let's see how we're going to do this then. Flasks. Let's adjust flask charges. Because how much does that heal take? The heal take... How much FP do we have? We have 85 FP. How much does this spell take? It costs... FP cost is 32, so we can fire it off twice. And then we gotta down a flask. Okay, so we don't want to waste it on those minor guys, really. We want to save it for the big dog. Alright, let's go see if we can do this. This is where we die. Just trying to think of the best approach here. There it goes. You guys are coming up from here. Okay, we're still waiting for the big dude. Here he is. Damn it. Get up here. Change hands. Yeah, I know. You're gonna do that. Get over here. Come on. Get back. Get over here. There we go. That did a huge amount of damage, man. That was awesome. I'm so glad I know that trick now. Oh my goodness. That makes it much more wonderful to deal with those guys. They're so frenetic. Absolutely nutty. Alright, I'm making a note on the map here. Because I gotta find out. Lasky Ruins. We got that cookbook. Oh, there's a cellar over here. Okay. That's the part I'm missing. Alright, so there is a cellar right here. So we know exactly how to deal with that. You guys are the minor annoying versions of these things, but you're not the major annoying versions. Stop hitting me. You're going to die. Alright. So we're going to run over here. And there's the cellar. All right. What's down here? Oh, is this boss fight land? It is, isn't it? Okay. Let's gear up then. We need this. It's not a boss fight? Oh, I thought this was another revenue. Okay. It's not. It's just this. The Wraith calling bell, so you can make the same little gold disaster that those guys do to you. And here I was thinking we had to fight another revenant. We don't. Alrighty. In that case, Yeah, that takes you to the south Rea Lucaria gate. Okay, so where we really want to go is back in this direction. Before we head off to Rea Lucaria, we want to go down here. There is a... Oh, but wait a minute. What's the boss down there? The Clean Rot Knight. Okay, we can do that. Clean Rot Knight is not that bad. We gotta go southeast. There's the other side of Grace down there. Actually, probably easier to just go from there. Because I think what's over here is, yeah, the winged sword insignia. So this is what we want. The reason we want this is because the winged sword insignia makes it so that when you use a weapon like the twin blade that has multiple attacks, each attack gets a damage bonus. And since we're already using the twin blade, for the final hit getting a 45% damage bonus, then this thing starts to output some damage. And then of course later on you can get Millicent's prosthesis and then the Shard of Alexander with Eleanor's pole blade, and next thing you know you're like, I don't have enough talisman slots. Hello, my friends. Jellyfish, how you doing? We're just going in here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Stillwater Caves. All right, let's adjust our flasks. I don't think I need to use anything here for FP. I could be wrong about that, but it's very dark. What do we have here? The Blighted Bloom. Oh, we have poison here. Never mind. We do need some. We need some FP. Just a little bit. Can we get away with one? Probably. I don't think we're going to get that poisoned. I think we'll be okay. In that case, let's go this way. Want to be not the heal. There we go. Now, if you want to know, are there any false walls around here? You would use Margaret Shackle, but there are none. I'm a big fan of RPGs, St. Dodger says, but never played Elden Ring. Been watching for like 5 minutes and I'm thoroughly confused. So it's a Souls game. It's way different than your standard RPG. I think of RPGs like Skyrim and Baldur's Gate and things like that, and this is way different than that. The big mechanic that makes it a Souls-born game is the fact, two things in my opinion. One is that enemies are very difficult to fight. Bosses are really tough. You got to learn their move sets and avoid a lot of the damage that they're doing. And then the big thing is your runes. In most games that are RPGs, you earn experience and you spend those experience points leveling up different things and attributes and class skills and all that kind of stuff. In Soulsborne's games, you earn runes from killing enemies, and you use those to level up your attributes. Or you also, this is your currency, and you use that also to upgrade your weapons to, like, you know, +7 and all kinds of things like that. But the other big and you use them to buy from vendors. Anything that you buy from a vendor also uses runes. It's a game with one currency, really. But the thing is, when you die, your runes that you were carrying fall on the ground right there. And if you don't recover them and you die again, then those runes are gone forever. You lose them. So that's what makes it, in my opinion, kind of a difficult game, is you got to be careful enough not to die and lose your runes. And there are different ways that you can mitigate the loss of your runes. Like if you're going to go in against a particularly tough situation and you're worried that you're going to lose your runes, you can use something like this called a sacrificial twig as a talisman, and it'll be lost in place of your runes. But you can see it's limited, and I only have one of them. Later on, you can get a crystal tear that you use in your flask, which is what this is, my flask of wondrous physic, and mine currently has the opaline bubble tear and the green spill crystal tear. You have 2 tears that you can insert into it, and when I drink this potion, those tears will be active for however long they're supposed to be active. But there is a tier that you can get later in the game that for 3 minutes will make it, if you die, you don't lose your runes. And I love that. It's great for situations when I have a whole bunch of runes, but I don't have enough to level up yet, so I don't want to lose them. And I will use that tier a lot. I'll be like, oh, this is risky, and I'll drink my physic, and I'll die, and then I won't lose my runes. Afalak says, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Afzal Hakim says this game is better than RPGs. I don't know if it's better. It's just different. I mean, it's a top 5 game for me. It's probably a top 3 game, but it's also, Baldur's Gate 3 is a top 3 game for me. You know, it's just different. Souls games are different, and this is the best Souls game. He says, I've already finished this cave, just watching in case I missed anything. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. I don't have my walkthrough open right now because I really need another monitor for it. But we're gonna run through. I'm really only interested in the talisman, so. But the thing is, if you're ever worried about, you know, am I missing anything anywhere? He's down there. Oh, I gotta jump over here and kill you. I'm missing you. I'm doing all the missing. Okay. Get rid of that. The thing is, if you're ever worried about having invisible walls hide you from things, then just run around using Margit Shackle. And it has a very large AoE, and it will unveil any of the false walls. And it will also set any of the traps. It'll also discharge any of the traps or move traps around if you're in a crypt. So what do we have down there? We got that and that. I gotta go kill that guy over there, don't I? Yeah, I hear you. Oh, there you guys are. Okay, come here. You gonna come over here? No, you don't. No, you don't. Dang it. Dang it. Yesterday I went to a cave. I found an invisible chest and I missed a chest. I found an invisible wall and I missed a chest, F says. Yeah, and that's why I like to use the shackle so much. Okay, where are you at? Dude, where are you? You're over there. Oh, you walked all the way over here? Okay. Yeah, my walkthrough, my Excel spreadsheet is very, very detailed about which turns. Turn left here and turn right here and go here and get this there, and it's very detailed, but at this current juncture, it works for me because I have it open on my second screen, but when I'm streaming, I've got things like OBS open instead and maps and things like that. So I really need another monitor. I got a big flower there. I thought I saw a shiny. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, let's go. I know, you're there. Slow poison. Slow poison. Okay. What else is in here? If only I had a friend. Okay, there's this wooden deal here. Hold on. I'm going to change this to... You can backstab these guys, so we should be a little judicious. Like this. Yep, because of these guys right here. Alright. Wait, what? You're not dead? What are you doing? We'll finish you off that way then. Got these guys. Standing in the poison is not good. Okay, I really don't want to get poisoned. Okay, now what do we got here? St. Dodger says, I have 3 monitors, but I found that some games really hate to be alt-tabbed out of, sometimes even screw up OBS. Yeah, and that is the problem. This game in particular, so you'll see me do this where I spin around to the right a lot. And it's because I have it set up as a window instead of full screen so that I can alt-tab easily to the stuff on my left monitor. But the problem is sometimes while you're playing, Elden Ring doesn't keep the cursor in your screen. So my mouse cursor will end up over on the left-hand side monitor, clicking on something I don't want it to click on. So I have to move my mouse to the right to make sure that the cursor, wherever it is somewhere fully over on this screen. It's a little annoying. Different games handle all this stuff differently, and it's one of those annoying things. So here's all these guys. Liar ahead. Yeah, which there's no false wall there. So, oh, we have the boss. Okay, hold on. The clean wrought knife. Can we parry them? I can't remember. Well, let's see if let's try. And then if it starts to go badly, we'll just do our normal thing here. Okay, buddy. Get over here. Okay, come on. Oh, that doesn't look like the kind of attack that... Okay. I know I can parry you guys. There we go. You didn't like that, did you? There we go. There it is. The winged sword insignia. The only thing I care about in this dungeon. That's nice. Yeah, there's one game that I was playing recently, and I can't remember which one it was, Dodger, but there was a game where alt-tabbing out would cause the game to crash. And I was like, oh, it's so miserable. So many games just don't handle borderless window very well, and that should be the default for every game, because most people who game seriously have at least 2 monitors. All right. That got taken care of, so that's off the map. Let's go back up to Last Gear Ruins and then look at where Boil Prawn Shack is and where the quest is for our friend. There's an S-Talk up here. Oh yeah, Patches. He's in Scenic Isle. And then where's Quest Lady? We'll have to find her. Okay, I'm going to set my map over here. Let's go to... We know that somewhere up in here is another map for the rest of this region. We'll just have to ride off in that direction. And then Boil Prawn Shack is kind of up here somewhere. So let's go. I'd like to get this other map. St. Dodger says, I was streaming Morrowind last night. It hated when I left the game. Did all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah, see, that's just always such a bummer. I hate that. You ain't gonna battle a Deathbird? Oh, I'll battle a Deathbird. I know, there's one up here. There is one up here. We'll battle a Deathbird.
Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand. But had I asked...
I mean, it's Liurnia. It's all one big connected area.
Made off with a precious necklace.
The Deathbird's up here northwest of the magnifying glass.
Is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Okay, I'll get it for you. So, yeah, but I wanted the map first. I just like to be able to see things. And then we'll come back here. The death bird, I think. Oh, here we go. This is going to be Patches. And there's a Grace here. That's great. Patches, our buddy. Sight of Grace. Patches, what are you doing, my friend?
Oh, well. It's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered. I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier.
I love the daggers on his arm there.
Not much, but everything here is top notch. Patches Emporium. Now open in Raya Lucaria.
He's funny. So he's got golden pickle foulfoots, okay, and he's got a stone sword key. He's got the parrying dagger. Yeah, he's got all the same stuff. Okay, cool.
By the way, have you met that girl Raya? She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help. Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear? You're making your way to the Erd Tree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels, but long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree. Or so I'm told.
That's a lie. Oh.
Cheers for that.
That made me laugh so hard I coughed. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, Patches, you're a clown. He's always trying to get you in trouble. Okay, where exactly? Oh, land octopus. Bye-bye. Is this where one of the birds shows up? Where is this thing? Where is this map? Are we closer to being able to find it? There we go. There it is. Let's go get that first. So we can see the region and compare the game map with my map. And then we'll do a Deathrite bird because they're fun. Kinda. Sorta. Did the one in Limgrave. Well, I think there's two in Limgrave. I did both of those guys. No, is there three in Limgrave? No, there's two. Oh, yes, it's you. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. No, we're not equipped to fight you right now. We are not equipped to fight you. Serpentine. Oh, that's why you want to do Serpentine. Get over here. If we die... I like being able to kill those guys. That's one of my favorite things is when I can finally kill them. Yeah, let's go bigger. Wait a minute. What else do we have? Oh, we haven't put it... We need to put a point into strength. Hold on. So we can use the Uchi Katana one-handed if we want to, or dual wielding. Map. Liurnia North. Okay. Now, here we go. Now we can make sense of things. Okay, the Deathrite bird should be right here. So we'll go back to Patches, and we'll wait for nighttime to happen, and we'll kill that bird. Making a note here of things. All right, my friend, let's get that weapon out. Pass the time until nightfall. physic right here. I got stamina. What do I got? Spike cracked here. Charged attacks. That's not a big deal. Boost faith. No. Strength. Don't care. Restore self. So this is cheap version of things for right now. Actually, let's do this. I don't need that stamina so much. I'd much rather have half my hit points restored. Use it as an emergency because then it's got that protective bubble as well. So we're going to use this. And then what talismans are going to be really helpful on this one? The jump talisman, maybe. Attacks on horseback. We're not using that. Guard counters we're not using. Does he do holy damage to us? What's this? Raise the defense when hit points low. Okay, let's do that. Or stamina. No, we'll raise defense when hit points low. He's gonna hit us. I use my Ordovis greatsword on those big lobsters. The Eleanor's pole blade does a pretty nice job with them. My favorite weapon. There we go. Get him. Right there. Come on, I know you don't like this. Oh no. There we go. Knew it was gonna happen. Ah. Yeah. Oh, he got me. I thought I rolled that. Oh no. What the heck? Oh, come on. Damn it, you and your pecking. Ah. Oh, that hurts. I hate that jerk. Damn it. Get in there. Bring your head down here. You punk. Get the head down. There we go. My goodness. I hate those guys. But Sacred Blade is so nice against them. Yeah, the lobsters, I've done a couple different things. Really, if you're on New Game Plus, the Blood Fiend's arm from the DLC is really nice against them. Big bonky. But just getting under their belly, if you can get under the belly, you got to maneuver around their claws. With Eleanor's pole blade, if you're playing Dex Arcane like I am, they'll bleed out pretty quick, which is really nice. Like that part of it. Okay, so we got to go find Boil Prawn Shack, which should be this little shack here, I think. So we can help our lady friend here, our new acquaintance. There it is. Yeah, those Deathrite birds, they take so much damage on their head, but it can be so hard to actually hit their head. It gets to be annoying.
What are you looking at? You trying to... Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing.
I think Afzal, one of the things that might work really nice is one of the halberds with Sacred Blade on it, because the reach might be better. I think if you could find a long reach weapon and use Sacred Blade on it, that would probably be really effective. I've never tried it, but I'm thinking now I might have to do
You're
that.
a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither. All right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn? All right then. It's yours. If you can meet me price, I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes. Oh. All right, well, sod the particulars of the matter, but it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't all right, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
He's got this stuff. This is a physical damage negation. When you got lots of runes later in the game, it's nice to have. Af says, I like my sword fighting to be fast. Me too, and that's why I tend to use the... That's why I've gravitated towards dex builds, because things like the twin blades and the katanas are fast. That's always been my preference. But there are times when a big, slow bonky is the right move, and that's why I like having multiple weapons and then being able to figure out what affinity I want to put on it to fight an enemy, because what is its weakness? For instance, the hippo in the DLC, the Blood Fiend's arm for a dex build is perfect. You need to bonk it. It has fairly low poise, so you can get some critical hits if you use a big bonky against it. If you decide to go in with just a really swift katana or something like that, it's actually going to be harder. I got those lobster tails. 99.9. Yeah. Yep, those are good. Those are good to have. I will tend to have those when I have lots of runes. I'll use the bell bearing and buy those. All right, what are we looking at here? Let's get this stuff off. We're back to our twin blade. So we want a twin blade, and what else? What else did we get here? Oh yeah, we got this one. The winged sword insignia. Nice. All right, we need to go see Raya again, and she's right there. There is another Deathrite bird to the north, and I'm thinking about the Zweihander has pretty good reach, but also we could go get the halberd in Limgrave, because we never did kill that guy.
Should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back. Oh yes, that is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this.
Yay, the Volcano Manor invitation.
Brave Tarnished. Seek the outmost
And there's another
plateau,
Bloodhound's
the realm
Fang.
of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions.
I don't know if it's because you can get it quickly or because so many people see other streamers using it, but the Bloodhound's Fang is the newbie weapon that I see the most when I see other characters, ghosts, running through the world. It's pretty funny. Okay, so we got the invitation. Now what I want to do, I want to try something. We may be powerful enough to go over here and whack this guy. So let's go see about getting his halberd. Because it would be fun to test out and see if a reach weapon like that with Sacred Blade would do the trick. Okay, I obviously put the wrong thing in my physic here. So I got, what is this? Steadily restores HP. No, 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 no. We want this one. Half the total HP. That explained why I wasn't getting healed. I was like, where did my heal come from? I like having that as a backup heal. Okay, buddy. The screamers. All right. Oh, you're getting there. Oh, there we go. Let's do it. Oh, that's crunchy. Oh, you're done. You're done. Afzal Hakim says, I subbed. Back to my Elden game. I was getting poison blooms. Afzal Hakim, thank you for stopping by and thank you for subbing, my friend. I appreciate it so much. Have a good one and go enjoy your game. Absolutely. Okay, let's take a look at what that got us here. What are the specs on this thing? 30 strength. Oh, that's why I can't use it. Okay. We got to get a different reach weapon if we want to do something like that. If we want to use that. So right now I don't really have a good reach weapon. Probably the longest thing we have is the Great EP, but it's piercing. And then we have the Zweihander, which we can two-hand. That's probably a pretty long reach, isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. If we're two-handing it, that 19 strength. Oh yeah, because it's only we still don't have enough strength. But wait a minute. Did we get the strength based? No, we don't have any of those yet. Where is that one at? Talismans. Radagon Scar Seal. Where do we get that one? Strength and Dexterity 3. No, not. I need more strength than that. Radagon Sword Seal. Where do we get that one? That raises it by 5. And then there's the Star Scourge Heirloom. Okay. Star Scourge Heirloom is in Fort Gale. And the other one is in Fort Faroth. Oh, yeah, that's kind of a pain in the ass, too. Okay. All right, we won't worry about it right now, then. The Zweihander is nice, but we won't be able to use it. Not for a while. And that's going to go for anything that we want to do. The Claymore is also kind of long, but we can't use it. Okay. Well, we'll just stick with the plan then. These guys groaning. That's pretty funny. All right, back to Liurnia. Let's go. So we have Boil Prawn Shack, Blackguard. Let's go there. I think there's a dexterity based. What is there? Dexterity, not Crystal Tier, is to the southwest. So we have that. Okay, let's go here. It's here? I think so. Let's go find out. Oh, but let's switch these back. Oh, we did. Okay. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. Do you chaps know where it is? It's right there. Okay. So there's that. And then if we head north from here. Oh, that's the lobster one. Oh, man. What's in that spot? Right there. What is in that location? What kind of shiny thing is it? I'm not getting this. I'm not seeing what it says. Okay. I don't have it marked on my map. Oh, and we got that map marker. Yeah, there's a shiny over there, though. Is it worth getting? Let's go find out. The worst thing that can happen is they kill us and we don't get any of our runes back. It's a smithing stone. Let's get out of here. Oh, and is this Patches? Or is this a different one? This is a different one. Okay. Let's get back to daytime for a little bit. I like to be able to see a little bit better. Old with old eyesight. Now what are we looking at? This direction, this thing over. Oh, this is Vare, I believe. We should go see him. And get his quest advanced. And then we can either go to the village of the Albanerics or we can consider going after the dragon. You can get the glintstone key that Tops wants you to find without killing the dragon, but it's more fun to kill the dragon. Vade. He's not here. He's not here yet. We might have to go back and talk to him. Warriors Cookbook. Okay, dude. Make your presence felt here. Oh, he's not going to drop it. That sword he's got is really cool. But he didn't drop it. Vade, do I need to go see you then? You, my friend. Refill me. I'm only missing one flask, but what the hell? Well, let's go get some more Sights of Grace. Because I think there's one in this direction. What are you? Oh. Miranda sprouts. Lots of them. Another smithing stone. That guy's got the giant pick. I don't have much of a recollection of the... Oh, this is the temple quarter. Okay. Oh, can't go in there. Can't go in that building, can you? Oh, there's something here, though. Those guys got some cold. Oh, there's a chest here. What do we got? The Ice Rend Hatchet. Alright. Well. To the north we go. More little Miranda sprouts. Is there something worth getting in there? Can you jump up there? Nope, nothing. Okay. Oh, but there is this grace right here. Is that our dragon boy over there? It is, isn't it? Okay. Are we ready to do this? Is that really the dragon spot? Yeah, I think it is. Well, we're not going to need FP then. So let's make sure we got all our full complement of healing here. This is always fun. We'll rush in there and get the key first. And then he's going to get awakened. The Academy gets stone key. Dragon wine grease. Cookies. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? You're gonna get mad? Oh yeah, he's gonna get mad. Blow, isn't he? Yeah, get out of here. Oh, come on. There you go. Ah! Thought I could time that one. All right, get out of here. There we go. There goes. Come here, buddy. Get back in the playing field. There he goes. Well, that was fun. That was one of my cleaner attempts at that guy. I usually don't get him on the first try. Very nice. Okay. So there's that. And then there's the Rhea Lucario Crystal Tunnel. Where is it at exactly? Joe Slosk says, nicely done. Thank you, my friend. That felt pretty smooth. I like that. So we got the dragon. Yep, the crystal tunnel's up here. We want to do this, the Academy Crystal Cave, but we need to upgrade a weapon first. We need a really nice smackdown weapon. So here's what we'll do is go get the Grace activated so that we can teleport directly there. And then we'll go to the round table hold, and we'll upgrade a weapon. This is something I like to do pretty early here in Liurnia. Because this crystal mine is going to give you a lot of crystal shards, which are going to allow you to make crystal darts, which then make dealing with imps and other beasties like them in the crypts a lot easier. You can get them to fight each other, and that's always fun. So let's activate the Grace. Then we'll head out of here. And the weapon I have in mind, I think, because we haven't put any points into the Morning Star. The Knight Rider Flail is going to do blood loss buildup. So is this. 118, 115, 30. This is 118, 26. The thing about the Knight Rider Flail is it's a flail, and I don't really like the handling on them. I don't like that action, but we'll take a look and see. I like the way maces operate. But this one, oh, I need strength 12 to be able to wield it one-handed, and this one I don't. That might decide it for us. Okay. In that case, let's go see what it's going to cost. Because the Knight Rider Flail should take somber smithing stones, and that may be a determining factor too.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
We will.
I
About
spoke
ready to
with the
go.
girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning, so I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Okay. So, strength and armament. This is going to require regular smithing stones, and this is going to require regular smithing stones as well. I'm surprised by that. Well, we'll use the Knight Rider Flail then, because we don't have to invest any strength to make it work. And it's got a higher scaling already for dex, so we should be able to get more damage out of it. There we go. Okay. I like that. So we'll get rid of the... Pack that up. We only need this for the bosses. The crystals, the crystallians are a pain in the ass. No bellberry to offer. Okay. What else do you have? All of this stuff. Knight's armor. Okay. Yep. Well, then let's go back. Let's go back and level up and go down here and kill some stuff and get a bunch of crystals. Because we should be able to level something up now. More points. Yes, let's go for damage. I like that plan. Alright, my friend. Onward. Oh, are we going to need any FP for anything? I don't think so. We'll find out. I may want my walkthrough up for this particular piece. This cave, I think, can be a little goofy. I'm looking for... Which cave is this? This is the... Rea Lucaria... The Academy Crystal Cave. Okay. Make Alt-Tab work here, please. Ugh. Academy Crystal Cave. There we go. Now we got the walkthrough up. Let's see if it's going to help us here. It says rats, and then in the next room, a group of sorcerers. Okay, where are my rats? Right here. How many rats? That's what we want right there. Oh no, not Crystal Cave Moss. We don't necessarily care about that. I thought this was the mine. It's not the mine. Okay, well, we'll still do it. That's alright. Crystal Cave Moss. Ranged battle ahead. Yeah, that's the hard part. Group ahead, therefore try luring out. Yeah, okay, this is ugly. There's a guy over here on the right. Let's see if we can take him out first. Oh. You guys are certifiably tough, aren't you? Uh-oh. Now we've attracted the attention of more guys. This could get ugly really fast. Okay, that leaves us with 2 guys over here. Okay. So sorcerers, 5 total. 3 straight, 2 right. We want to hug left for 1 more sorcerer. There he is. Oh, I thought I was going to dodge that. You got the double crown. Okay. First off, here, yes. So hug left, 1 more sorcerer. Go left for the stone sword key. There's nothing in here. Just some moss and stuff. Okay. Stone sword key. There are no invisible walls here. I would have written it down in my guide if there was, but I just wanted to check anyway. Now, back the way you came, hug the left. The door leads to dangerous sorcerers. Okay. No hidden path ahead. Yeah, because Margaret Shackle would have revealed it for us. First off, turn back and seek the key. Yeah, we got the key. Okay. Oh, this. Oh, I know what we're talking about. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Dangerous sorcerers. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Immediate left, there's an invisible wall in there. Okay, so we're going to do this. Right there. It was revealed for us because we used Margaret Shackle. That's awesome. I love the shackle. It's so good. Is this guy going to come over in this direction? He's the tough one. Oh, he's... Oh my goodness. You are a terror, aren't you? Okay. Oh. Oh my god, he's a menace. Okay. Oh, and then there's you. Yeah, this area always kills me a lot, which is why I'm so thankful I have the walkthrough for it, because that was disastrous. So there's the first rune arc that we've got. Now, is there anybody I can backstab? What does my notes say? Okay, immediate left invisible wall will take you to sorcerer on a ledge to ambush. Chest at the top of the ramp. Oh, there's a chest at the top of the ramp too? Yes, okay. What's in there? The crystal staff, fun. Alright, so that's the crystal staff. There's a chest below with the rune arc. There's the crystalline duo. So we're ready for the boss. Okay. There's nobody else here. That's it. It's boss central. Okay, here we go. And then the notes say crystalline duo. Yeah. No other specific notes here. We got the flail. Let's do that for health. And then, I don't know, do we want stamina? Yeah, I think so. Because if you can flail these guys, if you can consistently swing at them, you can kind of stun lock them, which is awesome. So I like that a lot. Are you reading your own walkthrough? Yes, I am, Sergeant Dodger. I'm reading my own walkthrough. It looks like... Let me see if I can find it for you. It looks like this. It looks like that. So you can see right there, it says Academy Crystal Cave about midway. And I've got all my notes about how to do it. So I have everything in the game walkthrough now. And I just need to go through it like one more time and add a few more details to certain places. But this is the order that I've... It also is ordered, so if I follow the walkthrough exactly, it gets me the quests finished in the right order that I want them finished in, and it gets me the right gear in a certain kind of order. I've been kind of freewheeling on the stream a little bit, but that's what we're doing. All right. We got the flail. We got this. We're wasting time on our physics, so let's go. Come here, boys. You. Holy crap, that's awesome. That's some serious OCD. Yeah. That's me. That's how I do all my games. Come here, buddy. We're gonna finish you off. Okay. You can't be parried. I don't like you. We're gonna do this. No, get away. There we go. There's the poise damage finally. Ah, yes. That's the way we like it. That's why I like parry. It makes certain enemies easier to deal with, and they are one of them. And now we get here. This will take us up into the academy. I love your comment, though, Saint Dodger. That's Sergeant Dodger, not Saint. Sergeant. You would think me, being an ex-military, would recognize an SGT, but I'm just a goof. We still have the bandit mask on. The only thing I haven't got in this playthrough has been some armor. I need some armor. Fortunately, in Raya Lucaria, there's a really great armor set. Visions of a tree. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think there's only one thing you can loot up here. And then, yeah, there's a long elevator. And this doesn't get you into the academy. It just gets you into this one spot for one piece of loot. Right here. Terra Magica. That is an incredible way to kill stuff. If you've got Comet Azure, man. But there's a long setup time. There's only certain enemies you can do that with. All right. So that takes care of that. And we got the glintstone key so we can get in. So let's go to Academy Gate Town. And start working our way up to the entrance. There's some stuff to pick up around here. Sergeant Dodger says, I'm a sucker for a good spreadsheet, but my brain isn't wired to create my own. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm wired to create my own, for sure. It started a long time ago. Like, I'll show you something real briefly here. Because this is funny. This will show the extent of my OCD. But I've got tabs for everything. So, for instance, the Kingdom Come Deliverance walkthrough, Arc Raider stuff, Farthest Frontier I started. I've got Divinity or Original Sin, Outer Worlds. I mean, every single game that I play with any regularity, and some that aren't being used active right now, but like Rogue Trader stuff, Dead Space, Witcher 3 builds, AC Valhalla. I had screenshots and images and all kinds of notes for things like that. Star Traders commodities, Star Traders stuff. So it's a loaded list, man. I've got everything in here. So and I've got 4 different tabs for Elden Ring, so I've tried to consolidate them all into this. I started making this master. That was the thing. That's what caused all of this. Is I wanted to play Elden Ring again, and as I started to play it, I realized I had these 3 tabs with information kind of scattered all over the place about builds and loot and pieces of gear that I wanted to get, and things like soft caps for my builds and all this stuff, and how to get through certain locations. And I thought, I just need a master Excel spreadsheet. So towards the top, there's a second side over here, which is all the kind of stuff like essential things that I like to get, notes on the classes and the builds and all that kind of stuff. Talisman bonuses for damage, so you can really try to get the best talismans for your build and all that jazz. That's how I roll. Sergeant says, dude, you could sell your spreadsheets. That's gold. Well, I just try to help people. If I had come to Elden Ring sooner, I would have done an official walkthrough for it, and made the spreadsheet available. But the guy who does all the Soulsborne stuff is Fighting Cowboy, and I love him because he really helped me get through Dark Souls 3. And I wouldn't want to steal that guy's mojo at all. He's genius at what he does. People love him, you know, and the guy's got 1 million subs, so hey now. I don't need your cold. Get out of here. Come here, buddy. You guys are so mean. Oh no, we're not doing that today. You're dying. We're gonna go up here and get this. Sergeant says I'm gonna replay this stream and screenshot him. Well, I'll tell you something. This is a really long Excel spreadsheet, and to give you an idea of how long it is, I could just send you the sheet if you wanted it. This is how long it is to get through all the content and the DLC. Here we're at Mogwin Palace. Now we're into the DLC. This is all the DLC stuff. And there were places where I was putting Ashes of War on certain things and trying to calculate which type of affinity would give me the most damage based on my character build. So that's what some of this other junk is in here. It's just like a scratch pad. This goes all the way through. Then there's this really complicated section in the Rua tunnels where I did rooms and what direction you go that lead up to other things, and then where the dead ends are or where they join other paths. This was really complicated. Probably only makes sense to me. And then it goes all the way through, all the way to the end. And then I didn't make any notes at the very end here for the last 3 bosses. I need to make some notes for those and what builds I used. But yeah, that's the whole, it's huge. It's a giant spreadsheet. I could peel out just this tab and send it to anybody who wants it. So get rid of that. You windows don't need to be open. Get out of here. So yeah, it's massive. It took a couple of weeks to put that together, but I was just having so much fun playing and putting it together at the same time that it really scratched an itch for me. I think my wife and I talk about this. I think this is why we both get along so well, even after 14 years of marriage, is we're both ADHD and we both have a little OCD in us. Her OCD manifests itself as cleaning. She really likes to clean the house, which is why I crack up. I'm like, I will help you with anything, but she wants to clean it because it scratches an itch for her. And I like to make Excel spreadsheets for organizing all my gameplay stuff, so I'm nerdy that way. Now over here there's an Ash of War. Right there. St. Dodger says, you play tabletop D&D? I could see you being a DM with that kind of preparation. I would love to do that, but I just don't have the time for it. And I have friends who play, and I've never joined them. I haven't played tabletop D&D since I was in college. I did it in college. It was fun, but I haven't done it since then. I've done it like one time. There was a musician friend of mine who held a tabletop gaming session on like a Thursday night at a local bar, which was really fun. And I went one time and rolled up a level 6 character and played for a few hours with him. And it was great. He's a great DM. It was a lot of fun, but it's just not something I have any regular time for because of, I have my son with all his sports events. He's going to be a senior next year. I have the gaming channel as it is now. I'm in 2 bands playing lead guitar. I have band practice for the first time with this new band on Sunday, and I have songs I have to learn. And then of course I have my wife and all of our other family stuff that we do. So I'm just packed, man. I don't have enough time to do everything I want to do. So it would be fun. But the cool thing is my stepson got into D&D on his own without any prodding from me. And 2 nights out of the last week, as he's been on spring break, he's hosted D&D night here at our house for the first time. So I've got to watch him play, and he's been DMing. I didn't know he was the DM, and he's like, yeah. I said, how long did it take you to figure out after being introduced to D&D that you wanted to be a DM? Because he's a really good storyteller and he's a really good artist. He makes his own comic book that he's been working on, and He said, "Oh, it only took a couple sessions." And then I asked, and they let me. And he's watching him DM was really fun, so he's really good at it. All right, I want to get this, but these guys are going to try to poison me. So let's do. We don't need the flail anymore. Let's get our bow and arrow out. It's good to have such a full life, man. Oh, for sure. Thank you. Yes, it is. It's so full, but it makes it all worthwhile, man. Makes it all worthwhile when you've got a really good partner like my wife. I mean, she's, I know you're supposed to love your wife, and I do, but she's just an amazing person. She's an amazing partner to do all this stuff with. We talk so much about reminiscing about the fact that we met as a Brady Bunch family. She had 2 young children, and I had 2 young children, and people our age in our 40s didn't have young children. They either had kids that were going off to college, or they didn't have kids and they didn't want any. So we were having a hard time in the dating pool, and then we found each other. And we spent so much time talking about how the last 14 years, they were just the best. The kids were growing up. We were doing a lot of camping, going on camping trips, and doing things like swim team and all these really fun things with them. And so we have all these great memories. And now my son is the last one. Come on, give me this thing. What are you doing? Give it to me. My son is a junior. He's going to be a senior. He's kind of star running back. They went undefeated last year and then lost in like the 3rd round of the playoffs. He loves football. He's doing track for the first time this year. So Saturday, I'll be going to his first track meet. Oh, you're that kind. Okay. I thought you were the rain down on top of me kind, but no, you're that kind. Let's see if we can grab the rest of these runes then. I'm going to read your comment here in a minute, Sergeant. I'm just trying to get all these runes before this thing decides to kill me. Get it. There it goes. Okay. He said, sounds like you don't take all that for granted. That's the only way to go. Otherwise, you could lose everything. Yeah, I mean, you can't. My wife and I are both came off of divorces, so we know what it's like to have a failed marriage. And one of the things I really value about her is she's not afraid to have any tough conversation. So if she feels like something needs to be addressed, then that's what we do. Which means that I'm also then free to also have tough conversations with her. And we've learned over the years how to really have really, really good conversations without them turning into arguments, which has been really nice. So just a very good communicator. And we don't take anything for granted, and we cherish all the cool stuff that's happened. Which has been great. Now there's a better way to do this than this frontal assault. There is a way to get in here. We're going to go here. There is a way to get in there that's better than this. You're still showing the spreadsheet on the stream. Oh, I am. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, I am. I'm watching OBS here, and it's like, Dura, thank you for that, man. I grabbed the Ash of War off some poison dudes. We're going to get into the academy here, but the academy, you can make this frontal assault right here up this ramp, but that's deadly. There's a way to get in behind them. And what I want to do is look for that. Portal, South Rea Lucaria, gate destination. There's that. I got to find the portals around here. This goes where? Northern Liurnia Lake Shore Site of Grace. Okay, I don't want to go there. Portal to the Church of Vows. Portal to the East Gate. Portal to the South Gate. I know there's one around here somewhere that'll take you where I want to go. I just got to find it. Wait a minute, what's this? Portal to the South Rea Lucaria Gate. That's it, right there. Okay, so where it is, come down here, right here, and we need to go speak with our friend, anyway. Grape Girl. So we want to go there. There is a talisman right here, and Grape Girl should be right there. So let's go right here. Excellent. We'll do that. That'll work. Sergeant Dodger says, my son loves D&D too. I agree. I like watching him have a passion for that. Oh, it's so fun to watch your kids have passions for things. My son's is football. He really loves that. And he loves gaming. My son's a PC gamer too. He's a gamer, period. He's Xbox and PC. So we play Arc Raiders together. And then my stepson is really into D&D. He's super into drawing. He's going to school to study graphic design, art. He's making a comic book. I mean, he's really talented. So it's just cool to watch your kids be passionate about things. Okay, we don't have a Shiriri grape for her, so we'll leave her alone for a minute. And we'll go over here. You're still showing this. Oh, no, I'll stop derailing your game. No, you're not derailing it. No. That's why we do the stream. The streams are fun because of the interactivity. I can make videos all day. And I do, because most of the time I don't have time to stream. So, no, you're not derailing. This is just about having a good time and playing some Elden Ring while we do it. Come here, buddy. Okay, so somewhere up here. Oh, and we can do the magic thing. Magic. Reveal to me all your secrets. There is a secret entrance somewhere over here. No, I wish I could stream a lot more than I do. I wish I could stream on a regular schedule because the interactivity with your audience is just always fun. Oh yeah, here you guys come. Show up. All right, here you go. Yep, come on. I'm just gonna mow through you guys. Come on, my friends. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, come here. Come on. Okay, you're dead. Let's go. You're dead. Enjoy. Now, where is our secret area? I started out making videos, Sergeant Dodger says. I enjoy the process. Now I mostly stream, but I like to go back to editing videos. Editing videos brings me a lot of joy. But it is a time-consuming process. It allows me to put out some really nice content when it comes to official guides and really helpful stuff, and that's what I like about it. But it does take a long time to do it the way that I like to do it, with a lot of detail and a lot of graphics and a lot of making sure I've got all the video to match the voice. So if I'm going to describe something, I want to have video that matches it so people can see what I'm talking about, and that often requires playing a video game for a long time to capture all the footage that you want. There's a grape, so now we can go talk to her. So over here, we talk to Grape Girl. But yeah, making the big guide videos, that's my favorite thing. She's where? She's right there. Okay, we gotta go back this other way. Mohammed says, hi, can you help me? Well, maybe. What's your problem? The hotline is open. What do you need?
Hello? Would you donate any Shiriri grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes. You're not like the others who give me grapes, are you? They rest their trembling hands upon me, howling wordlessly. They gently stroke my eyes, their frail fingers, emaciated. Yet still, they give me the grapes. But you seem somehow firmer. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of...
Which boss are you stuck on, Mohammed? Because if it's a boss that I can't do with this character, I'd have to load a different character to come help you. I mean, I got a bunch of them, but yes, travel to another location. Oh, that was funny. I gotta screenshot that. That dog just about bit me in the ass. There it is. Now we have the really nice and convenient way to get in. See if we can attack all those guys from behind. Just fantastic. Let's grab this. The meeting place map. Simple map found on the corpse seems to point to a meeting place. Looks like where Vares is supposed to be. The man it came from surely desired one. The sole means of gaining entry into the academy. A glintstone key, which we have. So now we can run in here and thwart all these men. What are we looking at here? Don't use that. Use this one. We will get to backstab some people. There's some loot in here. Maybe one of these guys will drop some armor for me. Not these guys. Yeah, foot soldier helmet. Don't care. There's your buddy. Okay. Get some dead people here. What are you gonna do here, pal? Oh, sometimes when you roll into them. Side boss below the world. Give me a boss name. That doesn't tell me anything. I need a boss name. That way I know where it is and who it is and what I'll be fighting and what my particular toolkit should be, because every boss has weaknesses and certain weapons are better than others. This guy over here, he can't hear me coming. Oh, he dropped something. Maybe he dropped some armor. A nice chest piece. You give me your tabard? Nope. Lord Sworn's bolt. Okay. Do you mean Moog? Side boss below the world? Moog would probably count, wouldn't it? As a side boss? Let's see if we can kill this guy this way. This would be the way to do it. Oh, that's not going to do it. Oh, close though. Yeah, now you're done. Ah, we like that. Come here, buddy. Okay, you dropped a Lord Sworn's bolt. Dead and level. Okay. That gets rid of some of this. Yeah. Flasks are replenished. Now we can go that direction. I can't remember if there's anything over here, so we're just gonna look around real quick. Yeah, fighting Moog again would be fun. He's tough. He took me several attempts. I had to really work on figuring out the optimal equipment and strategy to defeat him, because his second phase is kind of a nightmare. I can join your world and fight together, yes. Again, I still would like to know which boss I'm fighting, though. So I can have the right character. And the right gear. Gotta use your words, man. You gotta be specific with people like me. ADHD, autistic people, we gotta have specifics. That's probably the hardest part of working my job, is that so many of the people I work with are normies, and they don't give you any specifics. They think that they think that everything that's in their head will just automatically through osmosis end up in yours. And it's like, no, you have to actually say things very specifically. And then I'm good. My boss even wrote that in my my review each year. He's like, he does really well if he has explicit instructions. Yes, of course. Oh, are you gonna come up here, buddy? Oh, that hurt you. Keep guarding. Keep guarding. I hate those things. That's why they have them, though. Okay. Oh, I see you. You're busy on that crossbow, but it's not going to help you. Yeah, we got a shiny over here. What is this thing? It's this. You guys ready? Come on. I know. You thought those glintstones were going to help you. Oh, when you got enough stamina to pull that off, that's so nice. All right. Let's see here. I think that's everything. I don't think there's any more loot up here. And we got those guys. We got a lot of experience, so... Is there anything else over here? Butterflies. What's over here? This looks like a tent. Did we look in this? Usually when there's a tent-like structure here, there's something worthwhile. What do we got here? Nothing? Empty? Okay. What game do you think you'll focus on next, either videos or streaming? That's a good question. Because I got unfinished games right now. I need to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. And then I would like to jump right into Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I need to just continue Witcher 3 and Assassin's Creed Origins because they're long, ongoing series. But what I'm playing with Endless Legend 2, I'm really enjoying. So I could see that being a Let's Play series very soon. And also Menace, because Menace has been really interesting to play. So those are two things that could be coming. Crimson Desert, if I end up having fun with it, it'll be probably something I'll just play offline by myself because it looks like a gigantic game that's going to take so long to play. But I could see Endless Legend being something that I focus on next. There's also a couple other games. Let's see. I bought some games yesterday. Because there's some new stuff that came out. Yeah. There's some games that I want to try. Like, I want to try this game called Jump Space. I want to okay, here's another game that has a very good chance of ending up on the channel. Because Solasta 2 just came out in early access, and I have not finished Solasta 1. I've not gotten very far with it, and I feel like I really need to play that game. And that could end up being on the channel. And then Stellar Tactics just came out, and that is a game kind of like Star Traders, and I really want to try it. Mohammed, man, you got to tell me the boss. I'm not going to join you if you don't tell me the boss and where it is. I got to know what the boss is, what region they're in, so I know what level, what character to bring. You have to give me info, and then I'll happily use the password and come join you and try to kill whoever it is. But you got to give me info, dude. You got to do it. And so, Rhea Lucario, because we got the key. Liurnia of the Lakes. There's the 4 belfries. That looks awesome. Okay. If we go that way, is that the way of invasion? Is this Yura? He's not here. Friend ahead. Okay, maybe he's on the other side of this fallen structure. Yeah, so that particular game, to answer you, Sergeant, Stellar Tactics. That also has a really good chance of showing up on the channel. I got to play it first. I got to see if I enjoy it. But it has that same kind of vibe Okay, so here's our invasion, and then we gotta go get... Let's go do that and come back and do the invasion. That's a lot of games to choose from. You might have a problem. I always have a problem. Yeah, that is the problem. That is definitely the problem, is so many good games keep coming out. So many fun games. And I don't have enough time. That's why I want to be retired. But retirement age is not for another long, long time. I'm still way too young. So, what are we doing here? We got bloody fingers. I don't need to stab anybody. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to give myself all offense here. We'll go assist Yura. Until Mohammed can tell me which boss he wants help with. If it's Moog, just say Moog. Because I'll come help you against Moog. He is tough. I just have to look at my notes to remember what I used against Moog. Oh, no, you don't. Now you done. There you go, Yura. Returning to your world with a rune arc and a fur-calling finger remedy. Because there's also 2 Moogs to fight. There's one down underneath the Lane Del Capital in the sewers, and then there's Moog, Lord of Blood, in his actual realm. And one is a little harder than the other. Raptor of the Mists. Excellent. I'm glad he makes that noise because I always forget he's there.
Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help there. That bloody finger was a thorn in my side. And now I'm finally rid of him. Here's a token of thanks. Please, take it.
Smithing stone.
Much time. I'm dying to see you. Eleonora. Violet bloody finger.
I'm dying to see Eleanor too, because she's got my favorite weapon.
Yes, I've been tracking Eleonora for quite some time. She is the deadliest of all bloody fingers. She's felled many an old hand already, but in spite of her cessblood zealotry, Eleonora is a proud knight. If she comes for you, do not think twice. You must flee. There is no shame in self-preservation. Beyond the harps, we will meet again, if fate permits.
Okay, I'm taking a look at my notes here. Sorry, I'm just pausing here with my brain. I have to look at this Excel spreadsheet. Okay, here we go. All right, I got some notes there if this ends up being the case. I think...
That would be quite enough.
Oh, no.
You stumped the game by challenging me.
No, I don't want to challenge you. Sorry. That was a mistake. We'll do this. We'll do this. Yeah, I'm assuming that Mohammed wants me to fight Moog, but he won't say. We might just go join his game anyways. I don't know why people won't give me the information I'm looking for, but I'm looking at Moog, Lord of Blood. Let's assume that's who he is, who he wants to fight. He's strong versus fire, he's weak versus all melee, and he's weak versus hemorrhage. You can parry his Rain of Blood ability. You'd want to take the Holy Shrouding Cracked Tear and the Purifying... and the Purifying Crystal Tear. That's right, you need that. Okay. Moog Shackle can only be used twice during the first phase. When he starts to transition, it's too late. Must use the Purifying Crystal Tear to prevent his Nihil transition phase from killing you. Okay. We had success with the Lightning Infusion. Alright. Okay. That's some stuff. Well, let's see about this. Let's do this. Let's go get a character that could do it, assuming he's talking about Moog. Let's go get my character that I did the walkthrough with. Yes. Load a game. Which character was it? It was Kira, and she's in the Weeping Peninsula? Let's see about this. Moog. Oh yeah, because I'm here. Okay. Let's go to a site of grace real quick and get set up. And then we'll use this password and see what happens. We need the right gear. We don't need that. We want our Lightning Nagakiba. We have to set up our flasks. Our wondrous physics. So we want the Morgue load of purifying crystal tear. We need that. And then what else did I say? Yeah. Purifying crystal tear we need. And then I had what else? Talismans. Ritual sword. Alexander shard. Holy scorpion charm. Crimson seed talisman. We shouldn't need the holy scorpion charm though. We should need something else. The seed talisman boosts healing from flasks by 20%. Oh, okay. The crimson seed talisman. Where is that one at? Crimson sapping. Wait a minute, hold on. Where's my twiggy? Right there. I might just use that one because how many runes do I have? Not a lot. All right, let's do this. We're gonna get rid of that. We got two-handed Alexanders. We want lightning scorpion charm. What else I say? Alexander shard, sword, crimson seed talisman. Okay. Crimson seed, which should be this one. Crimson seed talisman +1. Okay. So that gets me all that stuff. I got this. It's probably enough. Defense, all that stuff. This should work. Let's try it. Let's go back here and look at his password here. Blank 098. Okay. Multiplayer. How do I even do this? I haven't done this in forever. I'm not even sure I've ever done this. Multiplayer password. Group password. This is the part so summon players from other worlds. I don't want to summon players from other worlds. I want to join somebody's. You can leave a gold summon sign to play cooperative multiplayer, allowing them to summon you as a furled finger for cooperative multiplayer. Multiplayer begins once you are summoned. If you leave a second summon sign, the older summon sign will vanish. Send a cooperative summon sign to several summoning pools. If you are summoned, you will be transported. It's always so complicated. To play with competitive multiplayer, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do competitive. Attempt to invade another player's world. As a recusant, as a bloody finger. If successfully invaded, invasion multiplayer will begin. Your objective will be to defeat the host of fingers. I don't want to do that. So what do I have to do here? Gold sign, summon furled finger cooperators. Multiplayer password. Let's do this. He set it up as blank 098. Side boss below the world. Let's see. Blanco 98. That looks correct. Okay. And then if we want to be summoned in the right location, I'm just guessing here. Forsaken Depths. I think that's the right location. If I'm going to assume it's this guy. If it's the other Moog, it's the other Moog. Oh, is this the right place? Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, because there's the cathedral. All right, so what do I have to do here? With a fur calling finger remedy, you can see summon signs which can be used to summon players from other worlds. No, I want to write it down. You can leave a gold summon sign to play cooperative multiplayer. This will appear in other players' worlds and allow them to summon you. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. There it is, Mohammed. I'm right there. I look like this. I got this weapon. Let's see if he summons me. We'll see how this works. Because if I'm, that's the reason I was asking which boss it was and stuff like that. Because if I'm not in the right location, I'm not sure how far away you can summon me with the password. I wish the system was simpler, but they have all these fingers and all this stuff. So your summon sign disappeared. Oh no! I don't. Oh, it disappeared because I moved there. I guess I can't move then. Well, right there. So what's my summon sign look like? Kira. Okay, so there's the summon sign. I have the password set, multiplayer password, to his password. We'll see what happens. I'd get up and go get a pop here because I'm kind of thirsty, but we'll see what happens. We could end up just sitting here waiting for a while. Muhammad might have bailed on us. Still going around from stream to stream looking for help. But this is fun, looking at my notes here. And Moog was one of the hardest fights in the game. Absolute destruction. Got a message appraised. His shackle will help him twice in the first phase, though, and then you got to get that purifying crystal off, which is why it's in your physic. But it's just really hard to dodge his attacks. He's got some really nasty attacks, and I wanted to beat him without a summons, and I did. But good lord, it just seemed like it took forever. I was really surprised by how long that took. Come on, Mohammed, you're gonna be around? You're gonna summon me? Because I can help, buddy. I can help. I got this. Plus I got the Solitude set, which is kind of awesome. We'll give him another minute here, and if he doesn't ping us, then we'll go back to doing what we were doing. Solitude set is very heavy, but you can see I was talking about this on yesterday's stream, on the late last night stream, that the reason I push endurance up to 50 is so that I can wear this heavier sets like this and still have my full arsenal and use 4 talismans that are all offensive nature, except of course if we're going to fight Moog, I'm using this one. But Sergeant Dodger says you're pretty generous. Yeah, I am, sadly. I'm a very generous person. Anybody who spends a lot of time around me knows that. I think my bandmates sometimes feel ashamed a little bit because they're not as well off as I am. So I'll do things like take us all out to dinner and stuff like that, and I'll pay for everybody's meals, and I know it makes them feel a little, I don't know, it makes people feel guilty or whatever. It's like, no, dude, I keep telling people that I do nice things for. I'm like, listen, someday I may be the person who's kind of down on my luck, or I may be out of a job, or I may be between jobs or whatever. And if you're being generous, I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm going to appreciate it. So just appreciate it. You know, I've been really fortunate to lead the life I've led, and I've always really enjoyed helping people. I've talked about this before because I am a software developer, that when I was an undergraduate, there were really kind of 2 paths as far as the ecosystem that you might want to work in. And our school had both paths. We had a huge Unix lab, we had a small Linux lab, and then we had a Windows lab. And you could either go down the Unix Linux pipeline and become embroiled in that ecosystem, or you could go down the Windows one. And the problem I had with the Linux Unix ecosystem, even though I loved working with Linux, is that it was such an unhelpful community. You'd ask a question on a message board and you'd get RTFM as an answer, which stands for read the effing manual. On a Windows group, people would answer your question and be really helpful and say, let me help you understand this. So I made it a point during my career to really be one of those helpful people. I used to have a blog, and I was really involved with the Microsoft ecosystem, and I was a kind of a leader with one of their pieces of technology for a while for building windowed applications. And I loved helping people and making tutorials and providing code for people so they could see how things should work. And I've always enjoyed helping people. So Sergeant Dodger says, I probably wouldn't join a random person's game without a little bit of coordination. Did you have a troubleshooting rubber duck? That would have been funny. I have a rubber duck on my desk though. My wife got this little rubber duck. It's tiny. It's like the size. It's like twice the size of my thumb. And I can't remember how she came up with it. She got it somehow a few weeks back because she works at a school. She's a para at a school, and she wants to be a teacher. So that's what she's going to college to finish her master's for. And she brought home this little rubber duck, and I was playing a lot of Arc Raiders at the time, and I'm like, yeah, give me that rubber duck. I'm going to put it on my desk. Well, Mohammed, I don't see you. It seems like you abandoned chat and you didn't give me the information that I was looking for. So I'm going to go back to my character. And I'm going to keep playing my stuff. All you had to do was type the name of the boss, man. That's it. Just type the name of the boss and I would have come and helped you. It's amazing. That interaction right there reminds me so much of my work interactions. I'm not kidding. So much of my work is... Sergeant Dodger says, I'm in the tech industry and I heard that a common thing is to have a rubber duck at your desk, and if you're stuck on an issue, explain it to the duck first. That's awesome. I've never heard that, and that blows my mind. I love it. That seems... Okay, so that dovetails very nicely into something that I've always believed, which is nothing teaches you a subject faster than trying to teach it to someone else, which is how that translates into everything I do with this channel in gaming. For instance, Stellaris tutorials. When I first started, I wanted to do the big Stellaris tutorials. I thought, well, in order for me to explain it to other people in a coherent way where I can chain concepts together and build on them, I need to understand it myself that well. And just sitting there putting that together, those videos, and watching them back and then editing them again and reorganizing things, that teaches you a subject. Anytime you have to sit down and explain something to somebody, that's going to teach you a lot yourself. So yeah, that makes total sense. Explain it to the duck. I love it. That's great. There is a little side area we can go down here and get killed, where we can get killed. There's some wolves down here, but it's not the wolf we have to worry about. There's a bloodhound fang guy at the end, and I'm so bad at parrying them that I usually end up dying. Sorry, wolves. I know you guys were just napping, and a nap sounds like a really wonderful thing. There's a merchant down here is why we want to go down here. If you're saying, why do we even need to go? And I can't remember how far it is, and I should be riding my horse, but lots of wolves. The wolves. Yeah, I thank you for sharing that, though, Sergeant. That was...
It's been an age since I've seen How Can I Help?
Hold on.
At the end of the earth.
I'm worried that these guys are right here.
Have a safe...
Are they right here? Are the wolves right here? Oh, that guy is. Are you coming over here? You were trailing me. That's what I was concerned about. Okay, now you.
Anything else for you?
Yes. Purchase. Okay, he's got the Fervor's cookbook. What's this give us? Soporific grease, drawstring soporific grease, sleep bone arrow. Oh, fine. It's got a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, we need the fang to imp to ashes. Okay, we have to remember to come back to him. We need these two. This is for a part later on in a different zone that you need that for.
Have a safe...
Have a safe journey. Now we can go down here and get killed. Let's do this. Because I'm probably going to die. This guy gets me every time, and it usually takes multiple attempts. I'm just so bad at fighting these guys. Where is he? Does he emerge? There he is. Okay, right there. Come on, buddy. Let's do this. Let's just get set up with a free shot right away. Oh yeah, there it goes, the free shot. Are you gonna be normal now? Oh, I thought I could do that. Oh no, you're not. You don't give me a lot of parryable attacks, do you? Okay, but the blood got him. That's good. Oh my god, I hate fighting that guy. He's really frenetic. Celestial Dew. Excellent. Alright, we got that. Well, we'll get some more experience and come back to these guys, because the Fanged Imp Ashes are needed to deal with a certain building in the big winter wonderland. The big winter wonderland zone. And I'm gonna have to grab some lunch here soon, but this is good. Let's go in here and deal with these guys. I'm probably not gonna be able to backstab any of them, so let's go back and do this. Examine the seal. We got the key. We're going in. This is one of my favorite places in the whole game, is the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. It's just so neat. Oh, hey, Lucy, what are you doing? You gonna get up in your perch? Here we go. Have we touched this, Grace? Yeah, we have. Okay. Oh, but we get some more flasks. A charge. Excellent. So, Sergeant, if you had a choice on all those games I was talking about, which one would you actually want to see a series on next? And that goes for anybody else that's watching, too. It's just a open question. If you watch this on VOD later, leave your choice or your vote down below. I would be really curious to hear that. This is a rush job. I have notes here that say, rush in. Don't give these guys the time of day. Bye-bye. It's not a very welcoming academy, is it? Got a very strict entrance policy. Okay, this is the problem. Yeah. Item ahead, try attacking. We're worried about these guys that are hanging up there. Let's do it this way. Yep. Those guys are always such a problem. Oh, there we go. And that's why we did that, because we're going to die. These guys drive me nuts. When I can kill them with a long-range weapon later, I appreciate it so much. When we get the Bolt of Grand Sax, that is one of my favorite things. All right, runes. Let's go see. So there's loot in here. Do we want to try to kill this guy a different way? Sergeant says, I haven't looked into those games you mentioned. I usually find games about watching people here. Too many out there to try them all. I played Star Traders after watching your videos. That's cool. It's a good way to do it. Okay, you want to come in here? You want to try this? You're done. Yeah, who's left? Oh. Where's the other guy? I know there's more of them. Okay, you're done. Secret walls and things of that nature. There's this. Golden rune. There's something behind here. Right there. Somber Smithing Stone 3, yay. And then is there any, are you gonna drop? Come on, I can see you. Oh, I hate the way it does that. It's right there. There you go. Sergeant Des says, I'm an old guy, so I tend to like the older games. Ah. Well, that works out. See, so there was a door over here. This was a hidden wall, but Margaret's shackle revealed that for us, which is really nice. I'm an old fart too, but I like a lot of new games. I like it when they can combine the pretty graphics with the wonderful gameplay. That gets me excited. Okay, this is really difficult. This is the part that always gives me trouble. This whole section here, because of these undead bastards. You'll be able to stab a bunch of them in the back. Yeah, you. Now, is there anybody over here? Okay. Come here, Sparky. Yeah, you tried to cut me. I know. There's a really nice suit of armor, though. Somewhere around here. Well, it's across the bridge down that direction, but we just want to not get caught by these guys because they'll blood suck us. Now, yeah, ambush ahead. There he is. Come over here. These guys will suck all your FP out in addition to doing just a bunch of damage, so... Oh, and that's why we do need some FP, don't we? Because we got this. Okay. Well, we may have to go back and start over. There he goes. Bloodsucker. You bastard. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to go back and start over. I got to have some FP for this. There's too many undead. Now, you can run past most of these guys, and that's probably what we'll end up doing. So I go out that way. Okay. Let's adjust our flasks and do. I'd like to do this before lunch. Okay, I got that flasks. I would like to get this done because I want that pseudo armor. It's so nice. Would be our first decent armor here because we didn't spend any time farming the Banished Knights. So let's go down here. This guy's gonna run at us. He's gonna miss, and we're gonna go down here. And what do we got in this direction? All you guys, okay. And we got this stupid dog over here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, you're coming. All right. Come on, get over here. You guys are dead. Good. And then there's the dog. Okay, doggy. Oh, there's still a guy down there. Let's use this then. I gotta kill you. Okay, you're dead. We get this. The silver pickled fowl-foot. Now we're gonna run past some more guys. I know, I see you with your eyes. There you go. Alright. Anybody coming from the sides? I don't think so. Okay. Come on. These guys are too busy worshipping, so we can take them out one at a time. Which is helpful. There's the great lift that'll take you down to the abductor version that they were talking about. See a shiny way over there. But this is what we want. The Carrion Knight armor. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at you. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you rat. They got such long reach. I hate that. Okay. And then they're slow plotters. You, my friend, come here. Get thee off. Off. Yeah, you're gonna make that move again, but back up here. This is the most important thing I do right now today is just get this suit of armor. I'll be happy. There's that, and then what's in this direction? Is there a... Yep, there's an item. Okay. The golden rune. Go this way. And then... Oh, and then we gotta get out of here. Okay. Well, before we can get out of here, because this is the hard part. Lots of dogs. Let's don this armor. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Where's the legs? Where are the legs for it? Exile. Oh, these are it. Okay. And then for the head, you can wear that hood, but I'm not gonna. That is, well, I might. Can we do it without being heavy? Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, there we go. I usually like to just have a kind of crown on there. Do it. Do your best attempt at it, buddy. Okay. Is he the only one? Nope, there you are. Yep, you guys are awful. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. I knew it. Come on. There's a bunch of dogs. That's the problem here, trying to get out of here, is that there's a bunch of dogs. And they make this awful. Okay, let's do this. We're just gonna have to rush it. Let's try to survive. Get out of here! No, 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 no! No! Bastard. Come on. Are you gonna come in here? Yeah, you are. Okay. And we're here. Oh my gosh. Sergeant Dodger says, I did like Baldur's Gate 3, but I didn't play it much. I was supposed to do a collaboration with another creator I know, but that fell apart and I haven't really picked it back up. Oh, it's a top 3 game for me. It's so good. So good. Love that game. Okay, my friend. Bring it on, buddy. I see you. Come on, Alabaster Lord. Let's do it. Trying hard. I thought I was toast too. You're done, buddy. Gravity well. And we're gonna jump up here. This is always a treat. Oh god. Yeah, I thought that guy was blocking my path really good. I thought those dogs were gonna eat me. Not a good time. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I'm going to be backstabbing for a little bit, so we'll go back to here. And then what we want to do is... we're going to take the lift up, and there's a shiny in that direction. Yes, that's what we want to do. We want to get on the lift. Take it up to the next level. Boink. Actually, there's not a shiny there. There's a shiny right there. I'll leave you alone, but he was side-eyeing me. Okay, so to get to that shiny, you gotta go inside. There's a site of grace. I just want to get that shiny. I think it'll be my last thing. This guy. What's up with the ghost guy that pops up occasionally? Sergeant says those are other players. So if you have multiplayer turned on in the settings, you go to here and it's right here. Perform matchmaking, send, summon, sign, play online. If you have that on, it allows you to do two things. It allows you to do cooperative or player versus player with other players. And allows you to see these messages that they leave like that. That's left by another player. And so what happens is if you appraise this message as good right now, that player just got healed some in the game because their message only shows up while they're online. So you can leave this message, and I don't have any messages for this character left, but these are messages I've rated. These are messages I could have written, and I haven't written any for this character yet. So it allows you to see that. And then what you see is the ghost of, you see other players in their own world. That's how they handle it. It's not a true multiplayer game. It's not a MMO or anything. But when you see the ghosts running around, those are other players. And that's why you'll see them using different weapons and different armor and stuff like that. It's whoever they are. And I don't know how their algorithm determines which players to show. You know, it doesn't show you everybody that's currently going through Raya Lucaria Academy, but it'll show you somebody. And so that's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool way to do it. So there's a smithing stone there, and then pretty cool mechanic. Yeah, exactly. And then secret passage ahead. Not true. We know this by going like this. Yeah, not true. So you can take this person's message, you can disparage it. Because it's not a real message. There's not a false wall here. Not an invisible wall. And then if they get enough disparagement ratings, I think maybe the message goes away. I don't know about that part, but the good message are cool though. It's really nice. It doesn't happen very often, but it is fun when you're kind of in the middle of a tough boss battle or something and you've taken some damage and then all of a sudden you get healed. Because someone appraised your message. That's always a fun thing. All right, so and we'll get that shiny up there. And then this is the Academy proper. So you can take that wheel. You can see how. Well, and we might just do this real quick too. You can take this wheel and land on this platform. And go down. There's that guy there. And as you get down here, there's a jumping off point. Right there. And then you can take it all the way to the bottom too, and there's some loot down there. So there's some shiny items over there. So we'll go get those and then jump back on this. This is part of the reason I love Raya Lucaria. It's just a really neat zone. So be wary of ambush. So we rate that for that guy. He gets healed. And we have to be wary of ambush because we know it's down here somewhere. Looking for guys with blue eyes, but they're hard to spot. There's a guy right there. Come here, little clockwork. Now he'll freak out. Because when they get wounded, they freak out. Alright, you guys are running after me. I'm running this way. I just want the shiny items. We got some ashes. Evident soldier ashes. Okay, so we got everything we need here. I know. You guys are going to do all your stuff. You're crazy. Now we can go back up that way, or we can continue down here. We'll continue down because there's actually a couple of talismans down here. Well, there's a talisman, and then there's another piece of loot. Roll right under that. But there's an abductor virgin down here, and if she abducts you and kills you, you automatically get teleported to a really gnarly location that you don't want to be in. We want all those glintstones. Let's go. Let's roll this way. You can hear her running after us. That's her right there. Those things, the Iron Maidens, they are a nightmare. Once you get powerful enough, they're not so bad, but they're a nightmare early in the game. So there's Lost Ashes of War. Fall damage? Yeah, there's fall damage if you fall far enough. And then here's something that's really cool. She's going to try to do this. It's not going to be helpful for her. I'll show you another really cool mechanic in this game that I love. There is fall damage. There's fall damage if you fall far enough. And then if you fall too far, you die. So what they've done is they've provided you these little stones, which you can craft. And if you want to know if a distance is safe to fall, you throw one of these stones. And if it makes that noise and it stays lit in a color, that's a safe distance to drop. If it breaks when it lands and it makes a different noise and it doesn't stay glowing like that, it breaks up, then you know that that distance is going to kill you. It's such a cool little thing when you're exploring the world. Okay, abductor virgin, and then there's a shiny over there. And then there's a ramp over on that side that we got to use to get back up. So we just have to kind of try to outrun this thing. I wanted that. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't be plowing me. No, no, no. Okay. What's this? This is... Oh, no, no. Get out of me. And if you get too close, its little hands will reach open and it'll open its doors and it'll pull you inside. And that's... At low level like this, it's certain death, so... But of course, if it kills you, it teleports you. Not all of them teleport. Only a couple of them in the game do. Alright, where are we at here? There we go. Ride back up. There's the Erd tree. There's the ramp we came up before. Well, we didn't come all the way up that one, but that's how we could have come up when we took the first drop off. And then here's our bridge. Oh, don't go that far. Oh. Well, so that's what happens. There is fall damage. Creature design is bonkers. Yeah, they did an amazing job with the creatures in this game. It's one of the reasons that I got so enamored with playing it is because of the creature design. I'm going to stab this guy. Alright, you're done. Let's go back out this way and find my runes. Where are they? My runes are down below. Okay. Clockwork dude. There's a shiny back here. It's very dark back here. Hey now, guys. No, no, no. I have runes to go get, so you guys can just leave me alone. I gotta go on a rune retrieval mission. Alright. Let's heal up and head down. Yep, if you slip, boy, it's not nice. I would like to have got off there. I gotta go down to this location and take the ramp up. Where did my runes land, actually? That's gonna be the question. It says in that direction. Are they all the way down? Are my runes all the way down? Or are they up there? Let's go see if they're up there. I didn't see them when we passed by, but that's where they should be because that's where I landed. But what the game does is it kind of backtracks and drops your runes off at the last place where you kind of had solid ground. So it might have considered my stay there too brief. Yep, so they're not here. Okay. Then what we have to do... My runes are all the way in the bottom. No vertical guidance. No, not really. It's just on the compass. And it's kind of like an NFL receiver rule. It's like, well, did he have it possession? Well, how long did he have the ball? Well, I wasn't on that bridge long enough for it to consider me as having possession. So obviously it's at the bottom then. It's like the last place that I spent any amount of time was way down at the bottom. So we'll do that. Go down here and try to find them. It's not a place you want to die, I'll tell you that. I love the music in the Raya Lucaria Academy as well. Okay, let's protect ourselves right here. Alright, where are my runes? They're right here in the last place that I had solid ground before I got on the lift. At least it's smart enough not to include the lift. I like that. There we go. Do they decay? Nope. They don't have to worry about them decaying. They don't code that into the game because they know that one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to go get your runes right away or you're going to die on your way to get to them and then they're lost forever. So there's no reason for them to decay. You want them, so you're going to go get them. All right. So that gets us back to here, so we can just go back to schoolhouse classroom. Right there. Okay, so there's that guy. Now we could try to go through the... Like, we could try to go through the really difficult part. Maybe. Because that leads us outside, and then there's nothing else in here, is there? Oh, yeah, there's this chest back here. I missed the chest. There are some secret doors in this place, so you want to use Margit's shackle. Yeah, let's try to do this. These guys are busy, wrapped up in their work. No, you don't. Okay, I think I have a note in my Excel spreadsheet about this place. This was the schoolhouse classroom, site of grace. So we will look for this. Schoolhouse classroom. Get the scroll. Yes, yes, yes. Now, Avenant Soldier Ashes. We got that. Run past the sorcerers to face the boss. No, 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 no. That's not the correct thing to do. No. I gotta adjust my notes on that one then. No, no, no. We don't run past them. Okay. Let's try to get these guys dead then. This is your problem, is trying to kill all these guys. There's like 3 or 4 of them in here. And they're absolutely going to blitzkrieg you. I can't see. There's the jar. That's the only bad thing about that third person's perspective is when you get blocked into a situation and you can't do anything about it. You can't see anything. You have no idea what you're attacking. And I go back to blaming target lock. It's like just lock on the person who's central to my screen. The person that's in the middle of my screen is the person I want to kill. Don't have this stuff where it turns around You. Alright. Get my runes. Now, there's a different way to do this. Okay, I need my runes. We're gonna do Margaret Shackle. Again. There's a secret door. That's not the secret door, though. I need to just get my runes. We need to go this way. And the reason we did that is because now we have cover. Oh, we kind of have cover. Oh God, we didn't have enough cover. Okay. Yeah, I didn't make very good notes about this part. I think what I might do is run by all these guys and then start from the top of the stairs and work down. That might be the easiest way to do it. We're gonna find out. Oh. Alright. Let's keep trying. There's gotta be a way to do it. That's why I like to make notes in an Excel spreadsheet, because then my notes tell me the best way to do something. We're gonna rush in here. I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna get that. Then we're gonna go up here. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Get up here. Now we're protected. Now you're gonna come here and fight me first. Okay, that's great. Now you're gonna come. Now we'll get the next guy. Down you go. Okay. And then we got this loser. I got two of them. Okay, guys, get over here. Damn it. I like that. That's blocking. Okay, still got a guy down there and the warrior jar shard. Okay. Warrior jar. Come here. Work your way up here, buddy. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed that too. Okay, shard's gone. There we go. How many more guys we got left? Just you guys. Okay. Oh, wow. That was frantic. The ritual pot. Now, what I believe we have to do, we come out through that door. You can't open it from this side. So you gotta go up here. And since we did Margaret Shackle already, so it should reveal all fake illusionary doors, and this is the one. So you want to go through here. There's a ladder up, but there's more loot to get. Comet, that's a really nice spell. Stone sword key. It's a big library full of fancy, expensive books. Gotta love the smell of a library. So then, message, try jumping. Yeah, sure. I'll give you some free heals. Here. I just watched that at 2 times to catch up, and that was double frantic from my perspective. Sergeant. That's good. Yep. Super frantic. Okay, now we got this situation. Little jars. Pack ahead, yes. The pack of jars. They won't start moving until you grab this. The Graven School Talisman. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, you took that from us. Yes, I did. Hello, buddy. Come here. Come to Papa. There you go. Alrighty. That part is done. And there's the door. So that's all of the loot in that section. And you come out here. And now, in order to fight the boss here, this is not the main boss. This is the first of 2 bosses. There's nothing behind, but there's this. Okay. Finger for calling remedy. So we need to reset at the schoolhouse classroom. And then when we go to fight the boss, we are going to just run by all those guys. I want to prep. What do we need? This is everything we need for the boss. Okay, we don't need that. We might want to change flasks. This thing should go down really fast. It doesn't have a lot of hit points, but when I talk about frenetic bosses, this is one of them. You heard my footsteps. Oh, he dropped something. You guys are mean. Is there encumbrance? You look like a loot goblin. Yes, there is encumbrance. So this is really important in the game, as it turns out. You have 3 levels of equipment load: light, medium, and heavy. And it affects your ability to dodge roll. So for anybody unfamiliar with Souls-like games, when you roll like this, you get what's called iframes, which stands for invulnerability frames. You are invulnerable for 11 of the 30 frames if you're playing at 30 FPS that are there. That's at medium load. If you're light load, you get even more iframes, and if you're at heavy load, you get less. So you don't ever want to be heavy, because you'll do what's called fat rolling, and I can show you that. I mean, this is hilarious. So we're at heavy load. This is bad, and this is what it looks like. I mean, you're gonna die. Because the whole point of rolling like that, dodge rolling, is to be invulnerable for a little bit while you're also trying to just dodge an enemy's attack. So yeah, encumber, you can, but everything that you loot that it's not on your person just goes to a chest. It just goes to it goes to this location. So equipment, it's sitting here passively, and you have access to it at all points in time that you want to. You can also take this, if this menu here gets cluttered, and you find that you only want to have weapons in here that you commonly swap out with the weapons you have equipped, then you can stuff this stuff into a chest that's available at any site of grace. And that's what I like to do, because this is getting messy and I like to keep it clean. And anything that's got a red X that I'm not going to use, because I'm not going to be a strength-based character, so I'll never be able to wield and use the Grafted Blades special ability, I'll put that in my permanent chest. But yeah, the only stuff that counts towards your encumbrance is the stuff you're wearing right here. And you can loot everything else. It's kind of a nice way of doing the looting, actually, I think. It's another one of those things I like about this game. So right here. So we'll run past all those guys, and then we'll fight this absolutely horrible creature up here. There's no secret passage up here, is there? Nope. Let's just go. I hate this thing. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, God, I hate you. Nope. We gotta heal, or we're dead. Okay. Oh, we got him before he got us. Oh, I hate that one. I hate that guy so much. And he had me cornered there. It was making it really hard to see. But he's dead. Which is really nice. So we can level up something. Let's see. Dexterity at 25. Let's go Vigor, because that's our hit points. Alright, folks. So here's the deal. I'm going to take a break. Gonna have some lunch. Do some stuff. Crimson Desert releases at 3 p.m. my time. So a little less than 3 hours from now. And I've got some stuff that I need to do. I didn't go to the gym yesterday. And I should have. So I may go to the gym today. So what I would expect from me is probably a stream later on where we're going to look at Crimson Desert. I'm probably going to take a little bit of time to play it first to make sure I can get things like frame rates and all that kind of stuff working correctly. And then later on tonight as well, I'll probably take a little bit of time and play some more Endless Legends too, because I really like that game. So, folks, those of you who hung out with me this morning, appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. Sergeant Dodger, thank you for being in the chat. That was wonderful. I will see you all next time. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave questions, comments down below.